Good morning everyone, welcome back to another vlog. So I was supposed to be getting my hair done this morning and she had to cancel because she didn't feel well, so that's a shame. I was really looking forward to getting my hair done. It really needs doing, like not just the roots, like the ends so split and dead. My hair is in much need of a trim. So I've just had to wash it because it was so dirty. I kind of hung it out because I knew I was getting it done this morning, but then obviously I woke up to her message and I had to just jump in the shower quickly because it just felt disgusting. And then what I do is I just let it I let it dry a little bit and then I style it with my brush, my hot brush. Anyway, so that was kind of like quite a huge chunk of the day today, which is Saturday. So I don't really know what we're gonna do now. Harry's just woken up, he's in the shower. So we're kind of just figuring out what to do with our day really. So yeah, I just thought I was gonna vlog anyway. I was gonna show you my hair. So I was gonna do something slightly different, but I won't say anything, I'll wait until I actually get it done. I think it's still early, I think it's only 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna make a coffee now for me and Harry a tea. I'm gonna have some crumpets for breakfast. And then yeah, I guess me and Harry will decide what we wanna do. Yeah?
Can you do the dark wash please? Because remember what happened last time?
Yeah.
Are you downstairs?
Yeah.
I'll bring it down then.
Okay. So last time I put the dark wash on, I think on Sunday, and some bits didn't dry in time because Harry doesn't want to put all of his stuff in the tumble dryer because he says that some of it will shrink, which I know is true, like some stuff does shrink, but so basically his stuff wasn't dry for the next day, which was Monday, so I best do the dark wash now so it has time to dry. But yeah, so I thought I would just start this vlog off. I'm gonna make a coffee now. I'm really in need of a coffee. And then I think I might do, some of you guys might have seen it on my story. I put on my story yesterday a little question box for any questions that you guys might want to know, like about like my job or anything like that, and I have had some questions, so perhaps later on we can go out and grab a coffee like later in the afternoon, and I can kind of sit and chat with you guys because I watched Emily Philpott's video doing that and I really enjoyed it. I think it was just really nice and chilled, and I must admit there is something about sitting in a car and chatting that is quite therapeutic. So yeah, I might go and do that later on, but yeah, at the moment we really don't know what this day is going to consist of. So yeah, first I need a coffee for the millionth time. Okay, so I'm all ready to go out. We've decided that we're going to go to B&Q because Harry wants to look at some flooring, I think, and get a few other bits. So that's where we're going to go. But I really hope that we make it back in time for, you know, my little Q&A thing that I said I wanted to do, because now it gets dark at like 4 p.m. You feel like you have to kind of cram everything in early in the day. So hopefully I'll be back in time to do that. but I'm wearing Harry's jumper today. This is his Essentials jumper. The new like knitted one. It's quite heavy. He was like, it won't fit you, it'll be too big, but it fits perfectly, and I've just got my black chunky boots on with it. So yeah, we're heading out now. Harry, do you want to show your room after? So we'll show you Harry's room later on, you know, the one we decorated last week. His desk came in the next 2 days from that vlog. So he's got his desk up, but we just need to put like shelves up and everything and just tidy it up a little bit more, and then we'll show you what it looks like. But yeah, we're gonna go to B&Q now, and I guess I'll take you guys along with us.
You press the power button.
We are having an absolute
Actually, I think that's a bad idea.
Why?
Because this is going to suck all the power, isn't it?
What do you want me to do?
Just go around the other side, turn it on again.
What have I got to do?
Press the clutch down and turn it on. Started it?
No, not yet.
Hurry up. Press it again. With the clutch down.
It is down. Where's the key?
Here you go, start it. You turn it off again. And then just put it down to Eco Pro.
We are having a nightmare in here. So we just came to get petrol, and Harry wanted to fill up the tyres because it said the tyre pressure was low. But the pump that we were using at the petrol garage was like sucking the air out. And then I had to go in, tell the lady. She was like, I can't come out because I'm on my own. And Harry was getting all aggy, and I gave it a go. It worked for a little bit, and then
my legs.
And then it stopped working again. She had to put so much pressure on it to the point where my hand was hurting. And then I went back in there, and luckily there was, her colleague must have just got in, and he came out and helped, and turns out that the pump is now actually broke, because at first she was like, other people have used it this morning and they've been fine, and Harry was obviously getting annoyed because like, obviously he knows what he's doing. How many times has he filled up the tyre pressure thing? Like, I've never done it before, so I was like, I ain't got a clue what to do. And he was like trying to get me to help, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, it turns out that the pump is actually broke. So luckily the woman had a thing in her car, I guess ones that you can like take around with you. So Harry's now using that, but because he's doing every time, like it's taking so long. So what should have been literally like a 5-minute job, not even that, has turned into about half an hour job. So yeah, that's fun. Now it's 1:30 and we still haven't been to B&Q, and time is just getting on. God's sake. But just thought I'd update you. I wasn't going to put this in the vlog, but what a nightmare.
Look, I put my drill in here.
Now Harry's turned into a DIY king. He needs to upgrade his toolbox.
Don't know how to open it.
Don't ya?
Yeah.
Wow, that's big enough.
Pretty decent, isn't it?
He built the desk all on his own in his new little room. If you know Harry, you know he's the least DIY person, but he's actually getting better. But you do, as you grow up, you kind of like pick things up, don't you?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
You kind of feel like you want to do it because otherwise you've got to pay someone else to do it, if you know what I mean?
Yeah, but putting desks up, like, it's a bit different, innit, to like buildings.
Oh yeah, of course. Which one are you going to go for?
This one.
Is that the one that was over there?
Yeah.
£7. That's good, £7 for that big box.
The other one's so small, isn't it?
It's literally like a quarter of that. So this is the flooring that we're going to go for in Harry's room. This is the sample. I think that'll go quite nice with the colour of the wall. And then these are the little things that you get with it as well. And the price is pretty good too. He said we'll need about 3 packs. So yeah, we're looking into getting this for his room. And I would love to like get new carpets for the other rooms as well, but that would just be too much, I think. But definitely in the future I'd like to get, I don't know if I'd like to get hard flooring in our bedroom, because I do quite like the idea of carpet, but maybe just more of like a nicer carpet, you know, like a proper soft, like, you know, the ones that leave like carpet lines and stuff like that. I'd like to get that for our bedroom. So we're just looking at fireplaces because I saw that they actually weren't that expensive when I thought they were, like looking online. But we've just come across this one, which I think is really, really nice. But we were just discussing, and I don't think it would fit in our living room, like the layout, because obviously where the TV, you know, like the like your skybox and stuff like that, you'd have to get that. Obviously, if you was having the TV above the fireplace, where are you going to put all that, you know? There's just a lot to think about.
The Xbox would have to sit on here.
And that is a no-go.
Or like the Mac computer, that little Mac mini thing. Like that'd have to sit on here.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that. So I just think for the layout of our living room, it just wouldn't work. But you never know. Yeah, I will. But I would love to have a fireplace because I just think they look so cosy. But I mean, there's some really, really nice ones in B&Q. So if you are looking for one, definitely look in here. And the prices are not even bad. Like the ones online were like over £1,000. So that's why I kind of didn't look into it anymore. But the ones in here are really, really, really nice. So yeah, this is the one we'd love to get, but I just don't think it would work. We'd have to get like a plasterer in, and then get the electrics smoothed and all that jazz. So that's a shame, but never know. Maybe in the future we could get one somewhere, somehow. Hi, could I get one large gingerbread latte? No, thank you. Yeah. And then could I get the caramel and oat latte plus, I think it's called? Yes, that is, yes, thank you. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. So I ordered this caramel oat latte plus, I think it's called, and it's bloody hell. Sounds really fancy, but I saw it on the Costa app, and it's supposed to have like zinc and vitamin B12 in it. I don't know how they put that in. Maybe it's like drops or something, but I thought, oh yeah, I'll have a bit of that. And I had it when we went there last week. We had like a little coffee date on our anniversary morning. We actually sat in there, which we never do. Came in a really, really big Costa mug. So I thought, oh, that's a large. But then when I got it today, I mean, I got Harry one as well, and I got him a large, and you could see the size difference. So I was like, oh, did I not pay for a large? And she was like, oh, we don't do them in a large. So, oh well. I really need this right now. It's probably going to be really hot, isn't it? I'll wait a minute because I always burn my tongue. So it's the next day, as you would have seen. Yesterday kind of just went like that. I even got up early. I've been trying to get up early on a weekend to try and kind of get more done in the day, because if I don't set an alarm, I will easily sleep in until like 9:30, 10, because I'm so tired. But then again, I don't always go to bed late on a Friday, so I get probably too much sleep, which then sometimes can be bad for you, and just make you feel more unmotivated than you already are, you know. So I've been trying to set an alarm for like 8 AM to wake up on a Saturday and Sunday, so I kind of, you know, that's the right amount of sleep, because I don't go to bed late. And yeah, yesterday I got up because obviously I was supposed to get my hair done, wasn't I? So, and she was coming at 10, so I kind of got up and was ready for that, and then obviously saw that she wasn't coming, and then got in the shower, got ready, but still, you know, we had the whole drama with filling up the tyre. Oh my god, there's a cat on my doorstep. it's going now. And then we went to B&Q, had some KFC, my dad came with us. And then by that time it was dark, so I wasn't able to kind of really do much more filming, and I thought, you know what, I'll do it in the morning. This vlog was supposed to go up this morning, but it will just have to go up later this evening, and I thought I could just chat with you this morning. And I was thinking, because I'm hoping to film a part of my Christmas intro this morning, and I was thinking of maybe like bringing you guys along as like kind of like behind the scenes sort of thing. Not that it's like this whole big production, but my dad's got a drone basically, and me being my creative self thought that it would be good to use the drone for a part of my Christmas intro. I want to go to our local forest and get some clips. It was supposed to be dry today, but I checked the weather app this morning and it said it was supposed to rain now, but it's not. It's actually quite sunny, so I'm hoping it just kind of blows over. Anyway, I just thought I would come in the car and do that little Q&A thing, because a few people asked some questions, but I didn't get loads, but I thought I could just answer the ones that people, you know, did kindly ask. So yeah, let me taste this coffee first. I've literally got you balancing on the littlest bit of the kind of dashboard bit, so I won't make any sudden movements, otherwise you're gonna go flying. Let's start off with most stressful thing about buying a house. This car seat is really far back. How does he drive like this? Sorry, I've just got really distracted. I'm just thinking how Harry drives like this. Anyway, it's hard to say the most stressful thing, because there's probably a few. I need to think back to it. I know it wasn't that long ago that I went through it all, but I would say probably like saving. You know, really trying to watch what you spend your money on, because there's fees that kind of jump out of nowhere when you're buying a house that you wouldn't even think of. Like, we thought that we'd like kind of wrote everything down right to the last little thing. The solicitors will then send you things that you need to pay, and it's like, what is that? What am I paying for? So I would say that's one of them. I'll try and think of some other ones in case you guys are, you know, planning to move and you want to know. I would also say waiting for a response from the solicitors, because that's what really wound us up. You would have to wait for like your buyers. Well, it's hard for us because obviously we was selling and buying, but in our case we had to kind of wait for the buyer's solicitors to get back to our solicitors before anything could happen. So I guess kind of like the solicitor side of it, make sure you find a really good solicitors. That's all I'm gonna say. But I know it's hard because you don't know. If you've never used them before, how are you supposed to know? I suppose if you just get recommendations of friends or family or something, that would be helpful. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say saving your money and kind of waiting for communicating with the solicitors basically. Do you have any holidays planned? No, we do not. And I think that's one of the things that's kind of like getting me down at the minute. I know it sounds so silly, doesn't it? But I really do thrive off a holiday a year. I just think when you work all day, every day, you know, for the whole year, you need something to look forward to. And I'm such a travel person, even though I love being in my own home. Like, my home is, you know, I'm just such a homely person. That's why it's hard to believe that I love traveling so much, because I am such a homely person. But I just think it's so rewarding going on holiday, and it's just a week where you can just shut off and enjoy just change of scenery, the weather. I just love holidays. I don't think I'll ever get bored of holidays. Like, I just don't know how people can not be that worried about going away. Like, my mum, I mean, I know she's older now, but she's just like, I'm not fussed about going abroad. Like, and for me, I feel like it has to be abroad for it to kind of properly feel like a holiday. Like, don't get me wrong, I do love UK holidays, but going abroad just hits different. And my mum's like, I'm not that fussed if I don't go abroad. Like, she's really not that bothered. Whereas my dad is like me, or I'm like my dad, and he likes going abroad. So we don't have any holidays planned. Our last holiday was, like, abroad holiday, was Dubai, which was in 2019. And obviously I had LA booked for me and my dad in 2020, but obviously that all went to shit because of, you know what. And that probably won't happen now, to be honest, because obviously all the money that I'd saved up for that has gone towards the house. And my dad's, you know, he would probably rather it go towards my house than go on him. So that's absolutely fine. But I'm sure there'll be a time in my life where I get that opportunity again. But we really want to go abroad next year. Probably thinking more like, I don't know what time of year, to be honest, because it all really depends on what's going on in the world. It's so unpredicted, you just don't know what's going to happen. So I really don't know, like, what time of year we're gonna go. I think if we do go, it's going to be like a really last minute thing, because like I said, it's so, you just don't know at the moment. And with the whole, like, having to go away, which me and Harry are not, there's other complications like having to quarantine and stuff like that. So I would love to go back to Dubai. It'll either be Dubai or it will be just an all-inclusive somewhere, kind of like maybe Greece or Spain. I don't know, somewhere we haven't been before. We've never been Greece before. Someone asked, balancing a full-time job and YouTube, how do you do it all, girl? I don't know. I don't know how I do it. It is really bloody hard. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm really struggling at the moment to juggle it all. I mean, you probably saw on my Instagram stories that I'm just finding it really difficult to balance the two. Since having most of last year off work because of what was going on in the world, I did a lot throughout lockdown. Like, I was very occupied. It only really got to like kind of the last stretch of it where I kind of was getting in a bit of a rut, because a part of me did miss kind of like socializing at work and like just seeing people. So I can definitely understand the lonely side of doing YouTube full time. You know, you hear some of these YouTubers say how lonely it can be. I definitely understand that, because I felt that towards the end of last year. I'm finding it really hard because I went from kind of having a lot of time to do YouTube, but then obviously before what was going on in the world, I balanced it somehow. I didn't do it very well because I would miss uploads, I would be very inconsistent, and yeah, I didn't really have kind of like a set. I tried, but there were days where I just missed them. So, because you got to think about it, for me, I really only have 2 days to do all my filming for the week, and if I'm uploading on a Sunday and a Wednesday, I've got to cram all that in to Saturday and Sunday, because there's not really, I mean, in the summer I probably could have got away with filming when I get in from work on the early shift, because obviously of daylight and stuff, you need natural light, good light. So there's a possibility that I could film a haul in the summer after work, but then I find that I'm not really in the best mood to do it, you know, like I want to feel like I want to do it. I want to feel in a good mood. I want to feel, you know, all positive and awake, whereas when I get home from work, I am shattered. So I have this kind of like battle with myself, and I'm having it now. Well, I have been having it. As you may have noticed, I've missed a few uploads, and I know it's not a big deal. Like, it's not like this is my full-time job and that, you know, it's nothing like that. This is my hobby. But for me, I like to kind of stick at a set schedule. I don't know if that's just me being a bit overly organised or what, but I don't know, I'm quite a kind of organised person, and if I don't stick to what I say I'm going to do, it really bugs me. And obviously I haven't been, you know, doing that lately. I haven't been sticking to schedule. I've been missing uploads and stuff because I haven't had videos filmed, or, you know, I've been busy on the weekends socialising. Like, I'm not, I mean, it's lucky really that I don't have like a big group of friends and that I'm out every weekend, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do YouTube, because I just wouldn't have the time. It is so time consuming. And to kind of like answer a bit more to that question, I put a lot of pressure on myself to do a lot, and I think I'm not coping with it very well, because actually this might kind of go into another question that was asked. Where was it? Someone said, what is your job? What is your job role? So my job role is a receptionist. I work in a corporate environment in London, and I work on like a client floor. I think I see someone comment on one of my videos the other day saying I work in a hotel or something. It was one of my videos that I did after lockdown. It was going back to work as a receptionist or something, one of them videos, and I didn't think it would do as well as it did. I think it's got like 4,000 views, I think. I work for an investment company. So the floor that I work on is all meeting rooms. So I basically meet and greet clients that come in for meetings, and yeah, that is basically my job. So what I'm trying to say is I started YouTube to, I hope I'm not boring you and going off topic here, but I feel like it kind of all will make sense. So I started YouTube to occupy myself because Harry was pretty much into his gaming. Like, all he wanted to do back then was gaming, and I just got a bit sick of it. And I found myself on the weekends just super bored, not knowing what to do. And like I've said before, I don't have a big group of friends. I'm not really a party girl. I don't go out every weekend. Sorry, my thing just cut out because I've been talking for too long. So yeah, I'm not really a party girl. I don't go out very often, and I just found myself on the weekends not doing a lot because Harry obviously had his gaming and stuff. Like, we would do stuff, but a lot of the time I was just kind of like sitting around really bored. So that's when I decided to start YouTube. So I purely did YouTube to give me something to do. It is my hobby, and obviously it's got to a point where I have more of a following now. Like I said on Instagram the other day, I feel like my growth has been really slow on YouTube, and that's absolutely fine. But, you know, sometimes I do think, why is it slow? And I just put a lot of pressure on myself. That's why I'm like, you have to upload twice a week, otherwise, you know, why is anyone going to want to follow you? And, you know, I have this kind of like voice that talks to me in my head, like, you know, you should be doing this, you should be doing that, like, you know. And if I'm not doing anything, like on the weekends, like if I just really want to just chill out because I'm so tired, after a while I'll get like, something will say to me like, why are you not doing something? Like, you're wasting time. Like, you could be filming now, you could be doing this, you could be doing that. And then I feel guilty for not doing anything. And I've had this constant battle with myself for the last few weeks, and it just really gets to me. And, you know, I'm at that age where I should be doing a lot, and yeah, it does kind of, I've only got myself to blame. I'm just putting too much pressure on myself because I don't know why. I don't know. I mean, I like creating videos, but sometimes my body just needs to rest because I'm so physically drained and tired. And I think, like, because my job, which I just said is a receptionist, I mean, a receptionist, it's not the most complicated job in the world, let's be honest. I'm not going to beat around the bush and say that my job consists of, you know, a lot of things that kind of rattle my brain, or, you know, I don't leave the office worrying about anything, and I love it that way. That's why I'm in the job. Otherwise I wouldn't be in the job if I didn't like it. But what I'm saying is, because my job doesn't kind of challenge me, or, you know, like, I don't really need to use my brain to do my job, I feel like I need something on the side, like YouTube, to rattle my brain and to challenge me and to use my creative thoughts. Like, I'm quite a creative person. I mean, not to big myself up, but I am quite a creative person, and I do like creating things. You know, you might see me create little videos, or, I mean, even doing YouTube itself is creative. I love putting the effort into my videos and doing little, like, you know, like my Christmas intro, for example. Just the thought of kind of like planning it and creating it, I get so much joy out of it. And that's why I like doing YouTube on the side of my job, because it's in a way a good balance. But obviously I'm struggling to kind of find the time sometimes to do the YouTube and the filming, if that makes sense. Oh my god, I can't believe how much I'm just going off right now. Oh my god, the rain is getting heavier. And now I think my neighbour's trying to start their car and it's really, really loud. So I think I might wrap this Q&A bit up here. And that was most of the questions anyway. People kind of asked the same questions. Like I said, I didn't get a lot. But thank you for those that did ask questions. And I hope I didn't kind of like go off on one at you. But it all kind of like, you know, that's how I feel about everything really. And yeah, obviously I want to be open and honest with you all. So no shame here. Oh, and I need to show you Harry's room. It looks so good. Actually, I'll go and do that now. So let me take you upstairs and I'll get Harry. Well, I think he's still in bed, so he might not want to do the little tour, but I'll show you. Oh my god, I changed around the living room last night. Hear me out. So, you know when you're just super bored and, oh god, that lighting is not good. Let me just shut the blinds a sec. Actually, I'll just stand up. You know when you're sitting there, like, just bored shitless? Harry was on his gaming thing and I was sitting in here and I thought, do you know what? I really want to move the living room around. And I tried to do it on my own and I couldn't do it. And you know when you're trying to do something on your own and you know you can do it, but you can't, and you just get frustrated with yourself, because I couldn't move the sofas on my own and I was trying to unclip them because they come in 3 sections. Couldn't do it. I thought moving the TV unit would be a matter of literally picking up the TV unit from there and just moving it along, like really simple. No, that didn't work out that way. So I had to get Harry to come down and help me. He came down and he was like, what are you doing? Like literally, what are you doing? And I was like, I just want to move around, because when our new sofas come, when they come, don't even get me started. They've been delayed now until mid-December. Absolutely fuming. I've wrote to their customer service team and they've basically said there's nothing they can do. There's just really big delays at the port. The sofa is made in the UK, because I said to them, I said, what country is the sofa actually made in? And they were like, oh, it's made in the UK, but the supplier sometimes gets parts from Far East, and that's what's causing the delays in the ports or something. Like springs and stuff, apparently they order from the Far East because it's cheaper. So my arm's going dead, so let me just put you down here. They're not accepting any cancellations because it's not their fault. and I was reading the reviews on Trustpilot, and a lot of people are in the same situation. If you're new here and you don't know the story about the sofa, sofa was supposed to be here end of October. We placed the order back in July. Like when we exchanged contracts, I paid for the sofas fully, so they've got all of our money now. And then the sofa was due to arrive in October, end of October we got told, and then it was mid-November. So I called up last Monday and then they said, oh sorry, it's now going to be mid-December. So I'm thinking right before Christmas, because they said it will arrive into their warehouse mid-December. And then I said to her, I said, well, and then how long will it take for it to get to us from your warehouse? She said about a week or so. So right before Christmas, am I really gonna trust that it's gonna come right before Christmas? No, I'll be very surprised if it does come before Christmas. So that is the drama that I've had with the sofa company this week. So basically my plan for this living room was to try and kind of like move it around to see how it would look to have the sofas this side of the room. So let me show you what it looks like. The new sofas are not actually going to be like this. So the plans for the new sofas will hopefully be that one of them kind of does come here, but nothing will be up against that wall, because I really don't like that. I don't like this sofa being right up against the window. I just don't like that. But obviously at the moment this is just temporary. So the new sofas I'm hoping will be one here and then one here, to kind of like separate the living room to the dining room. And then hopefully our TV will go on the wall. Our new TV unit will be here. We need to take this radiator off the wall because, I mean, that was another thing last night. We tried to turn this radiator off. I watched a YouTube video on it, and I mean, they said it was literally just a matter of turning that little thing on the end and on the other end. Did it work? No. We turned the heating on and the radiator started to get hot, which is obviously not good because, you know, we've got wires behind there and the TV, and surely it's not good for heat to kind of, you know, it's not good. So we haven't got the heating on this morning. It's absolutely freezing in here. I'm going to ask my dad if he can help us. Yeah, and then we put the tree in the corner there. And then round here is obviously just empty space, because this is where the dining room would be, like the dining table. I'm going to get a radiator cover here. I'm probably going to get a big mirror to go here. And then, yeah, obviously just dress it as we go along. This lamp is from Home Bargains. We bought it the other day. Absolutely love it. This wood is pretty much the same wood as what our TV unit and dining table will be. I couldn't believe it when I saw it in there. I was like, oh my God, that is the exact same wood. Well, it's probably not the exact same, but the colour is so similar. So I had to get it. It was only £30. I do want to get the different lampshade though. I think a white lampshade would look better. And then, as you can see, we're still waiting to get the room painted. We are definitely going to go for nutmeg white. I really, really like it now. I think I keep looking at it. I mean, it's been up on the wall for ages now, and I think it will look lovely in here. And then we're actually still waiting to get the ceiling plastered. So as you can see, we've got that awful bobbly Artex up there. So we need to get a plasterer to come and take all that off before we paint the walls, because apparently it's a really messy job and it kind of like splatters everywhere. So that means we're gonna have to get everything out of here. I think he might be coming next week. My dad's arranging it for me, so I need to ask him, but yeah, I think he might be coming next week, which means we need to get everything out. I don't know how we're gonna get the Christmas tree out. I think I might have to just like put a plastic, like a big plastic sheet over it and just leave it in here and say to him like, I'm really sorry, but can you kind of work around it? He's probably not gonna be happy about that, but we'll see. But then, yeah, so that's the plan. So it's just all a bit chaotic in here at the moment. And it just, oh God, can you see my setting powder? God, that doesn't look good, does it? You can't really see it in the light. It's just a bit chaotic at the moment. Everything is just like, I just feel really unsettled in here. But it's fine. I know that it'll all be sorted eventually and it'll all be worth it. But yeah, last night I was just feeling a bit spontaneous and it kind of failed because I ended up getting Harry down and he wasn't quite pleased about having to like rewire everything. Oh, here he comes. I said to him the other day, I said, you love the sound of your own voice. He's always singing. So yeah, anyway, just thought I'd show you the living room because yeah, that was last night's little spontaneous, what do you call it? I can't think of the word. Anyway, right, let's head upstairs and let me show you Harry's bedroom. It looks so good. Okay, are you ready? Try and remember what it looked like in the last vlog to now. Ready? Actually, I might put a picture on the screen of what it looked like before. Ta-da! How good does it look? So this is his desk from Wayfair, which came really quickly actually. And then that is the shelf that we got from B&M, which is kind of like a similar wood, but yeah, I think it looks fab. This little tree is from B&M.
No, yeah, B&M.
Yeah, B&M. We got all of it from B&M, didn't we?
No, because remember where did we go? When Bargains was it that we went and we picked up something?
Oh no, that is from Home Bargains. That is, yeah. Both this one is from Home Bargains, and this one as well. You got two when we went in there.
So they are from Home Bargains.
Yeah. And then this is the other little corner. So just show you again. And
that's
then
from Home Bargains.
he needs to put his little picture. He's going to put a picture of us in his photo frame.
We're also going to have one of them plants with the branches.
Oh yeah, yeah. He wants a lot of greenery in here, don't you?
Yep.
And then this was a print that he had in the flat
From the
range, which we got out from under the bed because it was still in bubble wrap, and it goes really, really well in here. And then over here he's just got them little table things from B&M with the lamp. He wants to get a different lampshade, and I think he needs a different lampshade because that just doesn't go. So we were on the hunt actually for a couple lampshades because we need one for the downstairs one as well. And we actually still need a lampshade for this room and my room as well.
I have asked my mate if he can do some spotlights in there for me. So I'm not too sure about that.
Well, I don't think it needs spotlights to be honest, but whatever you want, honey. And then yeah, this little tree thing, this fake plant, is from Home Bargains, and we're still yet to kind of figure out what we want to do with this.
Does anyone have any ideas?
Yeah, if you have any ideas,
do you want to start from a distance?
Then we're... Yeah, I mean, when you shut the door in here, it actually looks like a decent size, but that's how big that bloody box is. Guys, we made it to the woods. I'm so happy, and look how stunning the weather is. Like, this was the sort of weather that I imagined it would be. Okay, we're just trying to find the right spot now to kind of shoot the little clip. I mean, the clip is going to be so short, but it's so important that we get it right, you know? So we're just trying to, and I mean, you've got to be careful because obviously a drone, like, you need to be careful of like the trees and stuff, because if you get it caught, it could break, and yeah, my dad won't be very happy about that. But I'm just trying to find, I mean, there's another big opening bit up here. This might be a bit better actually. I dragged Harry here because I was like, I want you to be in it, because it would make sense that me and him would go on forest walks together. Like, I wouldn't come here on my own, so it makes sense that he should be in it. So yeah. Oh, look at that. Okay, look at that tree. This looks like it's on its way down. Right, they want me to go back. Okay, let's go back. Got a little fold up chairs, a table. No, it's not. Oh my god, you joking?
Yeah, it is.
Oh no. Oh, for God's sake. We might have to sit in the car till it stops. This is what it looks like close up. That's the little camera there. Okay, so we got the clip, thank God, after a few takes. But I've got a few that I can choose from, which is good. I like to have more than enough. So yeah, I am going to end this vlog here because we're actually going to go out for some Sunday lunch now. So thank you so much for watching. This video is so long. I asked you guys on my Instagram story if you minded it being this long, and a lot of you said no, so thank you for that, and I hope it's not too boring, but I wasn't expecting it to be this long. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in my next one.